Hello YouTube, Arrow Assassin here today, and welcome back to another video on, this time, honor talents for paladins. If you haven't seen, I did a hunter video, and the honor talents came back yesterday, I believe, and I did one on that, and you guys wanted to see a bunch of different ones, so if you don't see one yet, I will get to it soon. I know so far about DK, paladin, and warlock, so... Alright, without further ado, let's go ahead and get this started, because I know that's what you guys were wanting to see. So, first thing I want to do is correct what I said on the last video. I didn't know how to activate war mode because I'm an idiot. And turns out I was just in the wrong spot of Orgrimmar. I was like right there. So apparently you have to come all the way over here to activate war mode. So you click that, and since world PvP is toggled on, and you will get a buff that increases experience while leveling. And when you get max level, you get extra... what do they call it? Azraelite power now, and extra, I think, rep. But anyways, let's go ahead and continue on. So, on our talents. Luminance, I know I'm probably not going to say any of this stuff right, and I apologize. When you're healed by an ally, you will heal nearby allies also. Unbound Freedom, which increases your freedom movement speed when you have freedom up, so... Holy Ritual was when you cast a spell on somebody and the blessing ends, I guess it heals them. Vengeance Aura, when you are CC'd with either you or someone with your buffs are CC'd, it'll increase your damage, I guess. Critical strike chance. Blessing of Sanctuary, which removes all stun, silence, and fear and horror effects. The Blessing, which when you drop 40% health, your flash of light will be instant. Lawbringer, which causes enemies to... Apparently this is bugged right now, so just... I guess not really much to say about it. I've seen somebody complain about it in duels so far. That's not working, but that's essentially, I guess, what it does. I don't know. Just, a lot of stuff is kind of bugged right now. Divine Punisher, casting 2 judgments will generate 3 holy power on the same person, of course. Hammer of Reckoning, which I guess is kind of like Hammer of Wrath, kind of similar to it. Jurisdiction, which increases the range of your Hammer of Justice by 10 yards. Law and Order, which reduces the cooldown if dispelled on your slow. And Blade of Justice automatically applies the slow for 3 seconds. And Cleansing Light, which cleanses poison and disease effects. So personally for me, if I play Ret, which I'm probably going to end up always playing every class anyways, because I know a lot of you guys like to see different videos. Personally for me, I like to see different classes anyways. But this is the combo that I'm personally probably going to play for Battle for Azeroth. Because I'm going to do this on every single video where I think, personally for me, that I'm going to do different combos. And this is probably what I'm going to go with. Blessing of Sanctuary, Jurisdiction for the extra hammer range, and Law of Order. Those are personally what I feel like is probably going to be the top 3 for at least Ret. It'll probably be different for arena teams, but I mostly play Battlegrounds and World PvP. So that is what I'm going to be going with. So now that we covered Ret, let's go ahead and go with Prot next. I do all the specs for every class. It's just better that way, so you guys can get a general idea. Obviously, you can pick whatever you want, Trinket, Adaptation, Relentless. This is for pretty much every spec. Now let's go over the Prot honor talents. Consecration clears and suppresses all snare effects on allies within its effect. Steed of Glory lasts additional 2 seconds and you become immune to movement impairing effects and you knock back enemies that you move through. Sacred Duty reduces the cooldown of your Blessing of Protection and Blessing of Sacrifice. Whenever you cast Judgment on an enemy, you are healed, or a nearby ally is healed. Guardian of the Forgotten Queen, which makes you immune to all damage for 10 seconds. Guarded by the Light, your Flash of Light reduces all damage the target receives by 10%, which is going to be nice. Our product actually has a pretty good amount. Inquisition is basically the same thing, kind of like on live. Well, actually, a lot of these are like live, but you guys know what I mean. Where you can just put the taunt on somebody, they take increased damage, etc. Warrior of the Light increases damage done by Shield of Righteousness by 30% and reduces armor gained. Shield of Virtue is basically another silence. Cleansing Light and Holy Ritual Luminance and Unbound Freedom are basically about the same. What I just went with for Ret. Here's probably what I'm thinking for Prot. There's actually a ton of good ones. Guardian of the Forgotten Queen will probably be good for Battlegrounds. State of Glory I feel like is going to be one of the ones I'd probably pick for sure, 100%. Probably Hallowed Ground as well, mixed between that. After that, it's a little bit, I think Shield of Virtue, just for the extra interrupt. So those are, like, it'll probably end up being a ton of switch around for that, but I feel like those are the top 3 right now that I'd probably play the most, personally. Okay, I'm going to go over Holy just because, like I said, I'm going to do all the specs, but I don't play healer, so I'm not going to really probably pick what my favorite ones there. I'll just go over it for you guys. Luai area. Pure of Heart, whenever you or allies within 20 yards are healed from any source, they are cleansed. Avenging Light. When you heal with Holy Light, all enemies within 10 yards of the target take holy damage equal to 30% of the amount healed. Ultimate Sacrifice. Your Blessing of Sacrifice now transfers 100% of the damage to you into a damage overtime effect, but no longer cancels when you are below 20%. Darkest Before Dawn. Every 5 seconds, the healing done by your next Light of Dawn is increased. This effect does not occur while Light of Dawn is on cooldown. Spreading the Word. Your allies affected by your aura gain an effect after you cast Blessing of Protection or Freedom. Physical damage is reduced by 30%. And cleared all movement impairing effects. Your Blessing spells all now have 1 additional charge. Divine Vision increases the range of your aura by 30 yards. Cleanse of the Weak. When you dispel an ally, within your aura, all allies within the same aura are dispelled with the same effect. Divine Favor. Your next Holy Light, Flash of Light, is increased by 100%, costs no mana, and unable to be interrupted. Light's Grace increases the healing done by your light spells by 50%, and your Holy Light reduces all damage the target receives by 5% for 8 seconds, stacks up to 3 times. Hallowed Ground is basically the same as Prot. So I noticed they actually don't have that the Crusader type of thing. The one where you could fight in melee range with wings up. So it looks like that is gone. But yeah, I don't play Holy, but yeah, so I can't really go by what would be good, to be honest, anyways. So, that's it for this Paladin video. It was just, like I said, to show the talents off and kind of what I'll go with for BFA. Obviously, everybody's going to be different. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are on what your build would possibly be, or what you think might look good, what combos you think you can come up with. I'm always interested to see the ideas people could come up with. And I will see you guys for the next video.